Close. Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh speaks during his post-game news conference after Michigan State's 14-10 win on Saturday, October 7, 2017, in Ann Arbor. Video by Nick Baumgardner. The numbers were bad before Saturday's game. They're not much better now. Michigan's offensive output continues to languish this season after putting together the lowest-scoring game of Jim Harbaugh's tenure at Michigan during a 14-10 home loss to Michigan State. The Wolverines rank number 84 nationally in total offense, 385.8 yards, number 102 in third down conversion rate, 34.2%, number 84 in yards per rush, 3.98, number 115 in passing touchdowns, 4, number 93 in rushing touchdowns, 6, and number 101 in first downs per game, 18.6. More Michigan football's problems aren't new and don't appear to be fading. We'll evaluate like we always do after every game, Harbaugh said. Always take a hard look after every single game. In the present, those are the bigger problems facing Harbaugh's football team. Overall, there's a worse trend happening. Michigan is now 14 during Harbaugh's first 5 meetings against rivals Michigan State and Ohio State. Brady Hoke, a man who was fired for, in part, his inability to beat MSU and OSU, was 22 in his first 2 meetings. Harbaugh's 247 through 31 games, same as Hoke. More Michigan's Jim Harbaugh outcoached by Michigan State's Mark D'Antonio. For comparison's sake, over a 5-game start versus Michigan State and Ohio State, Lloyd Carr started 41, Gary Moeller started 41, Bo Schembechler started 32. Only Rich Rodriguez 05 has started worse. Harbaugh's reaction to this? "I don't know," he said. "We're bowing our necks, getting ready for the next game. That's our reaction. Defense continues as bad as this offense has been. Michigan's defense continues to roll." The Wolverines maintain their number 1 overall national ranking after Saturday's game and have now allowed just 213 yards per game over 5 contests. Don Brown's unit ranks number 2 against the pass, 126 yards per game, and number 6 against the run, 87 yards per game. Michigan has allowed just 14 points in the second half this season and has not allowed a point in the fourth quarter. "They were getting stops. Even with our 5 turnovers they hung in," Harbaugh said. "They were outstanding and kept us in the ball game." Offensive line shuffle. Michigan removed right tackle Nolan Ulizio from the lineup midway through Saturday's game in favor of 4th-year junior Juwan Bushell-Beatty, who finished the game. The Wolverines allowed 4 sacks up front Saturday and now have given up 16 on the season, 3rd worst in the Big Ten. Injury roundup. Michigan senior fullback Khalid Hill left the game briefly with what appeared to be a knee injury in the second half, though it didn't seem serious as he spoke with reporters after the game. Michigan's second-year tight end Nick Eubanks missed Saturday's game. Eubanks left the Purdue game 2 weeks ago after taking a hit to the head. And, of course, 4th-year junior Wilton Speight missed his first start of the season. ESPN reported during the broadcast that Speight is likely out for the year with 3 fractured vertebrae in his neck. Contact Nick Baumgardner at freepress.com. Follow him on Twitter at Nick Baumgardner. Download our Wolverines Extra app for free on Apple and Android devices.